January 10th, 2024. Still on vacation, really wasn't going to trade, but did take a couple and then stop because Replicanto was acting up again. And, I would say, oh, well, it's because I'm on vacation, but it was doing this at home. So you can see the lead account was 43, and the followers were actually ahead of me, which is great until the last trade. I only took 3 trades. And then not all the accounts went out. Some of them did. 1, 2, 3, 4 went off the kilt. And the others were actually, ahead of the game, which is great. But then, you get in there, and now, I'm looking at this. I'm in Replicanto. I'm flattening all. It's just so stressful to deal with that, especially when you trade that well. To look what I really traded. Go here. I was out all morning, so I really wasn't in the room at all. Came back in, took a quick look at the market. Said, let me try. And this was like almost a higher day was here. I don't like trading long here, especially this is standard deviation 2. 1, 2, and 3 up here. If anything, I like fading up here, going short. And look, sure enough, look what happened. And again, right at the whole number here. I was expecting a touch of 900 before and this move. And then, again, I was done. I took one trade, and again, it was risky to go long. It was risky to go short here, so I didn't do either. And then I stopped. Went out. Came back a little while ago. These are all beautiful. By the way, look at these signals. This is that Renko Platinum 4. If you're looking at these signals, all right, that was a loss, but you're going short on a day like today into VWAP. Not a good idea. You're leaving VWAP, you're getting long signals. Yeah, I can agree with those. I'm okay with these. And now, when you start getting up here again, do you really want to go long? And that's where knowing what you're doing and automation come into play. Now, this is a 4 signal. These are from 3. These are the older version. And really, if you look at it, this is an old. You got to give the edge to the newer signals. These are the newer. This is anything with a beacon of light is the old signal from 3. These 3 weren't the greatest signal. They probably won actually, but your 4s look a little bit better. And I'm gonna look at that in a second. So now come back in. A little pullback there, and when I came in the room, I was seeing this level broke. High of the day is here, and I took a long. I think this long signal I took. And I waited for it to pull back a little bit. So I took 13 to 20. It looks like I got 2 contracts. I think I did it twice, or I took 2 contracts, and really it was in at 13, and wherever I got in, I won. And that would be, these are correct. The lead accounts, all these were, that's what it should have been. But when this happened, I was like, all right, I guess I'm done trading for the day. I'm going to look into Joel Affordable Indicators. I was just up on his site looking at his stuff, and I've used him before, and I want to see if there's a difference. At this point, it could be just, it is what it is with this kind of software. It's just going to happen. Is it the software fault? Is it Ninja fault? Is it just the nature of this kind of product? Once I get Joel's up and running, I'll be able to know the difference, if it really does lock it in better, or is it the same exact thing happen? Because I'm, Replicanto, I'm fine with it, but if there's something better, I gotta try to get it. So that's where we are. So that was the quick recap. Now you can see up here in this sim, these numbers are pretty lofty up here, and they're actually higher than they look. I was screwing around in micros, and it was over $1,000 at one time. I actually got the automation to work. I'm pissed I did not. 2 things happened. Pissed that I didn't record it because I wasn't even here. I just activated it and left the room. And the also thing, another Ninja Trader thing. There's no markers on this. Now the markers are on my micro. So here it is, text and marker. I do not plot here. Go and re-apply it. They just won't show up, and I'm getting some kind of. So I got to ask Ninja, like, why is this happening? They're gonna blame everybody but themselves. Oh, it's this. It's a piece of software you got in there. It's this, but it's the same chart as the MNQ, unless the Marcus Plus is screwing it up. But fix it already. Yeah, this chart looks weird. There we go. All right, so now it's back in. No market. So what we have to do, it's going to blew my head kind of. Oh no, that's the trades for the day. Okay. This was a short I entered. Markers Plus was not working. And it was a short at 23. What time was that? 8:45 a.m. 8:45 a.m. Okay, right here, this short. Yeah, I like this short. It broke, hit, crashed through Ludwig, pulled back to Ludwig. I get a signal down. If I'm trading, I'm going here to here for profit, and look how great that was. That's how I would trade. So I just entered this short. At the time, there was a different ATM, and there was 3 contract ATM. And I was kind of looking at it, but, all 3 contracts hit. I took the profits, 5 or 6 points. Well, they all got over 5 points. So right out of the gate, one trade, 362. Again, if I'm only going for 200 a day, 3 contracts is a lot of risk to take. But it could have been micros. You could have traded micros like that and been up, $36. So it's something to think about. Do you go in with 3 micros and some automation? Again, it's something new. Now I leave the room. First trade's a loser. It was 17 to 23 at 9:09. Let's go there. Again, it sucks that it's not plotting. Okay, this was the loss. Now, it's not a bad loss. There is a level here, but a lot of times you can get, at least, we're going for 6.5 points, somewhere around there. I think I got it at 26 ticks. I don't know why I picked that. I just randomly picked it. I guess it has something to do with this bar. And my stop would be at the end, give or take, a few ticks. Maybe go a little bit more. But anyway, trying to go even money here. And I just randomly picked that. It could have been 5 and 5, could have been 6 and 6, could be 7 and 7, 7.5 and 7, 8 and 8. This is all experimental right now. So you can see it really didn't get very far. I got 2 points. Turned around, took the stop loss. I'm happy with that trade. I like that it got out here and blasted right through Ludwig. Now it's looking for longs, and you can see, beautiful. Plenty of room to get paid. I like this one. Now let's see where it got in. It's right before open. Do you really activate here? It says 39.75 at 20.29. Let's see where it got in. Yeah, right there. Wow. That's Markers Plus nailing the entry. And again, you can see 46. So it got, is that 6? See, 6.5 points. Maybe a little more. 26 ticks, whatever the hell 26 ticks is. Yeah, 6.5 points. Beautiful. And that's, again, right at the open. Where you really activate. And this is right after open. Are you really taking this one? But I say that as these trades are winning pretty easily. In how many seconds? 20 seconds. So long signal at 9:30 and 30 seconds. Let's look at that one. 9:30 and 30 seconds. Oh, beautiful trade. Off of VWAP, bounces back, closes up above everything. I love this trade. And I know it's 30 seconds after the open, but good trade. I got to rethink my thinking here. This one looks like it's both signals. You got a 3 and a 4 here. You can see this one is only a 3. If I click on it, it won't. That's why Markers Plus don't see it. So this is probably the next one here at 31. All good news here. 31, again, 30 seconds, 125. Again, if my goal's 200 a day, piece of cake, and which is only one contract, even money. The question is there a day that this strategy will not make $200, where you take 4 or 5 losses in a row and then you win one, lose one, win? Like, will that ever happen? And the back trusting I don't trust with the Renko bars, and I don't know. I got King Renkos, but is that accurate? So I think the only way to test this is forward testing. Exactly what I did here. Again, it sucks I didn't record it. It sucks that the plots are not on the screen, but Ninja is saying what happened here. You can see that's my ATM. I just made it. So next trade at 34, 45 seconds, win. 59.65 at 34. 9:34. There we go. Beautiful. Another beautiful signal. There it is. Man, and these are getting a hell of a lot more. I had a little pullback here. Let's see what it... Wow, did that come close to stopping out? I'm like really low. Where did we get in at? That might have been like a tick from a stop out. 59. Looks like a good fill. 59.25. It got it. It filled that. Looks like a really good fill. Yeah, a little. Wow. So it got filled a few ticks, but that might have saved it. So what's, the stop is 6, so it'd have to go down to 876.543. All right, never. All right, so it came really close to a stop. So that amount, ideally I would want it at the bottom of the candle, but now you're at 7.5 points. So you look at these trades. Could we go for even money, 7.5? We would have got it. So it's just something. Again, this is not my strong point. Figuring out ATMs. This is all just winging it here. Now, did this trade win at 35? Looks like it was another winner. No, wrong chart. That would be this one, 36. This was a 2-minute trade at 66.50 at 9:36. 66.50. So it's right there. 66.50. So that was a little bad, but looks like you got enough. Looks like you just missed it, man. 66. What did this get up to? Yeah, it got 5. My gut says go for 5 points. But look what happened. It pulled back. Man, that came close to stopping out. They would have had to go down to 60, which it never did. So really close to stopping out. A point or two away, and then you got it right here. Again, I don't know the right thing to do. I really don't want to do a 2-contract setup with target 1 off at 3 points and break even. I really want to keep this to 1 contract if I could, just because of the risk mode. If you lose a few in a row and you got 2 contracts, man, it adds up. So, at this point, if I was trading my 10 accounts, I'm obviously way done. Now it takes a loss. But it's how many wins in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 wins in a row at 525. You got 10 accounts going. You're up $6,000. How much money do you need? You can't push this stuff. But then it loses and wins it right back. So let's see this one. This one lost in 15 seconds. Let's see if I would have taken this trade or not based on where it is on the chart. I wouldn't know. So I'm going to 45. The signal at 45, 9:45. And here we go. Did not take the signal. It looked like it was a short that lost, right? Oh no, the long lost. And it was at 62.50. Let's see how much it got, because it definitely got something. 62.50. What did it get up to? It got 3 points. Again, if you're doing that 3-point thing, you still might not have got filled there, because it didn't go through it, and who knows if market touch would have got it. Anyway, it looks like it flipped into shorts and then won it right back. So, am I okay taking that loss? Yeah. It wasn't a horrible trade, right? Yeah, it's coming from VWAP. It's fine. You'd think it's going at least here, because if it goes 61, probably not getting paid unless it gets up here through here. But anyway, you flip, it goes through VWAP. Not a bad signal. It looks like it won those. Those are the 2 wins there. And it was quick recovery. You lost it 45.16. You're back.
MNQ trade alert by signal 3.
It took 4 minutes to win that one. So 49 short.
MNQ by signal 3. MNQ trade alert by signal 3.
Those are the live signals now. I wonder how good they're doing. Just don't trust Replicanto right now. All right, so these are the wins right here.
MNQ by signal 3.
Take this one at 51. Let's see. Yes, it did. And it won that in 10 seconds. Boom. I might have came back in here and saw what was going on. It's like, all right, you're going really This was, say, one win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2. And this is all, you can see the time on this. I mean, even from market, if you waited 5 minutes, say, which I normally would, you really wouldn't get that. 1-0, back to even money, boom, boom. I mean, you're probably hitting your 200 if you even waited. You know, it started at 9:35. You missed this trade, but you got this. Then you lost, and then you won 250 back. So, yeah, you're up 200 there, right? If you start in here, win 1, knock you back down, boom, boom. So this is your 0 total. Yeah, you're up 240. I mean, that's how easy it could be. So that's the ultimate goal plan. If this works like this, I mean, there's a lot of live testing that's got to go on. You know, Replicanto issues, trading, you know, there's so many hurdles to get through. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, even though it's here, and I was a little leery, I don't want to have a problem because of malfunction, especially on vacation. So I think I did the right thing today. And, you know, looking at this was mind-blowing. So just, we'll scroll the chart just to see what the signals look like for the day. You know, for me, it's more getting the direction right. You can see it. Here was right, here was wrong. And again, you're at level of the day, low of the day. You're taking a low, again, common sense. Are you taking a short into the low of the day? Now you flip. Now you're longs. You're breaking Ludwig. This is called Globex. Now I'd be interested in a long, beautiful long. So if I was trading today, I probably would have started taking the longs right there above Globex. Would have got a little leery at VWAP. I would have stopped again, waited for a long signal right there. Like this signal, would have took that one. Nice pullback here, but these are a little decent, but you're under here.
MNQ
Once we break
by
here,
signal 4.
Yeah. So, you know, it was just 30 minutes of long signals that were basically winning, especially if I'm doing micros and I'm not, you know, letting the price hit my stop. See, this is, again, this is where you get in trouble.
NQ by signal
If
3.
you're trying to go long and then this pullback on, but you know, you're right at this whole number. I don't want to go long here, so I wouldn't have got in trouble. I wouldn't have took a long up here. And then this spike comes down. And again, you're at VWAP. Now I'm waiting for the signals to flip to go long. Let's see what happens. Yeah, not the greatest, you know, but again, if I'm micros, I'm here. I'm adding in at the level. And now look, if I added 1 or 2 contracts, all 3 of those contracts are winning. And again, those little micros do add up, especially when you got 10 accounts going. Now it's getting a little quirky here. You got a down signal here. I don't want to take that into here. I want to wait for it to flip. And now I kind of like these longs direction-wise. So I add a few contracts here, even on a pullback. You know, if I'm in here, I'm adding in there. That's my thing. And look what happened. Boom. So I could tell I would have did well today if I trusted the software. And, you know, we all need vacation breaks. Let's just scroll a little bit more. It's almost at the end of the day here. Yeah, that's a sketchy, I mean, that's all highs of the day, and it's going long still. Again, I'm not taking this long. I just don't trust this area. If anything, I'd like a short here. If the short signals pop in, which they should, they were probably pretty good. And again, you had to take some heat here. Yeah. Could have navigated out of that because, you know, your short signals here. If you're in here and you add it in here and here, your average price is going to be here, and you're going to get out of that trade without killing yourself. Now your longs are coming again. I wouldn't trade here. I did take the long though here. Yeah, somewhere around there. Anyway, so these are the signals that we heard during the recording. And again, I don't like trading up here. 55. I mean, you probably got your 6 points there. I mean, I don't know if this sort of came back and got you. 55. That could have stopped you out. This one, that would have got it. So you would have lost one, got one back. Again, no messing with it, no automation. You know, if this was micros, I don't lose it because my stop would have been a lot further down. And I would have added in at this point and won both trades. But anyway, I wish I was able to trade more. Wish I had that on 10 accounts. It would be over $7,000 for the day. This was over 1,000 at one point. Like I said, I was messing with the micros. Well, I'm going to take a quick look at the micros. You can see where it did well and I messed up. It's funny. So let's go here and cut out this one. Did that do it? How about that one? All right, so this is all the micros. And it was a different ATM. It was a 3 target, 5 point. So it didn't do as well, it looks like, but it was winning all these. Yeah, this is where I got in and didn't trade well. Yeah, I was kind of goofing around. And then the trade got closed by the software. Marcus Plus closed the trade on me. Ultimately, I was right, but Marcus Plus got into a long and closed my shorts. Those shorts eventually would have won. But anyway, it was getting sim, and just playing around. And this was the automation. It didn't look, up until I say this point here. So it looked like this automation was down, but that was a 3-point target, 5-point stop on a 12-4 chart. So the other one was a 15-4 with 26-26. So go figure. Who the hell knows? Anyway, that's it from vacation. I hope everybody's well, and see you next time.